When I used to work a recruitment job, I got offered a Love Island role.
When I first started trading, I turned £300 into £4,000 in like 11 days, right? I lost it.
Ooh.
But then the one thing you showed me the other day was the rapping.
Yes, I used to do music.
Can you give us a little 4 bars?
See, I've been in the ball like Salah. Mum said, son, you're a charmer.
Yes, people, welcome back to Trim Talk, where I'll be doing the trimming and we'll be doing the talking. Today, I'm joined with Harry Gunter and
people?
Ellis. We're going to be talking about everything to do with trading, social media, business, because these two are the boys to talk to about that sort of stuff. We've got El in the chair first.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, El?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. How you doing, Harry? You good?
Very, very well, mate. Always good. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for the invite.
No worries.
Very excited.
I was very excited to have you boys down. Obviously, already been cutting your hair for a while, Harry, haven't you? But
The hair, bro.
yeah,
The trim. The Gunter trim. The creator of the Gunter trim.
yeah.
What's called
Well,
the
that
Essex
was-
sweep.
That was such a massive takeoff for you, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
trim
Yeah, the trim was
and
to be
social
fair.
media.
I think it's done well for both of us. The
Oh
trim,
yeah,
to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
And if you want to know something sick about that trim actually reached Australia. I had people in my DMs when that was like peak. What was that? Peak 2024 when we did that trim.
Yeah,
Like
but even
Q4.
before for that for you,
Yeah.
like when I remember when Stoney was cutting your hair.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
was
yeah.
like-
Shit.
That was a massive takeoff.
Yeah.
For you personally.
Yeah.
And then obviously for me, that was a major takeoff. Like
Yeah.
the Essex trims.
What were the Australians saying about this?
Bro, I literally had people in my DMs and stuff, like barbers at own shops, like sending me messages saying like, yo, like, I'm having people ask for the Gunter trim and stuff. And they were finding me because of the name and shit. But do you want to know something mad about the haircut? So when I used to be a barber, some of you don't even know that I used to be a barber back when I was like, how old was I? Like 18 years old?
Yeah, I think
Maybe a bit
started
younger.
at 17 went on.
Yeah, maybe 16, 17. I used to have a buzz cut, like literally a buzz cut,
Yeah, I
shape
remember
up.
seeing that.
And I remember it was, I don't know what product I put on my hair, but I wanted to see what it looked like when it was like really short, if I could like part it. And I remember I did it, bro, but I must have, you know, like when you put edges down, that really heavy like gel stuff. I put so much of that shit in my hair and I like did the parting. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, yo, this parting looks sick, bro. Like, thinking,
Yeah,
like,
you had a proper short parting at one point, didn't you?
yeah, literally, it's proper short, but like that for me was the turning point where I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, I like that character. Like he
You're now
looks
the
sick.
Essex character.
Yeah, and like when I was working in recruitment and stuff, like watching Wolf of Wall Street, wearing a suit and that, I'd come in with like this really short like parting,
I feel like
Yeah.
that's when it started.
and that's when my whole
really started.
character changed. Like
Yeah.
from being short hair, like little wannabe roadman and shit, like the buzz cut, to then doing the sweep. Like that's when the Nike Millers come out, the TikTok popped off. Like bro, that trim and the teeth, peak.
No, what was that clothing brand?
Tropez.
Yeah, that's the
Tropez.
Like, that's when you had your Merc, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I had that photo,
Right,
the blue
tracks,
windbreaker. Bro, that one photo made them bread. Because I used to see them
I
just...
think they still use it now, don't
They do. I remember when I had the Tropez party.
It's crazy because they've popped off.
They've changed the whole
now.
dynamic.
Yeah.
How they're doing it.
They're doing good. Yeah, so they've changed from like, I'll say windbreaker and like just normal t-shirts / tracksuits to like more like a actual Saint Tropez linen. Like they changed it because I was speaking to Nico, one of the owners, and he basically said that like creative wise, the brand was cornered, as in like there isn't much to grow or scale that brand from that type of like clothing. So he thought we're just going to do a complete change. He did it at a really good time and it was quite secret.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a big drop. He just like slowly like faded
Slowly adapted.
and then come back in when it was that summer. Everyone wanted to wear linen.
Yeah, that's a massive trend, isn't it? The linens.
Their linens are nice, bro.
Yeah, they are.
They gave like I've actually got a couple of them. They gifted me some.
They're perfect for them Marbella holidays that you go on.
Yeah, it's because bro, they're very good at jumping on the trends because like the people that want to wear the windbreakers, they start to get a bit older. They start to care about their brand a bit more.
Yeah.
So they start to want to wear a bit of linen. They want to start like the Zara boy. They go on that Zara boy look.
That's a massive trend.
So they caught it both, but yeah, they smashed it to be fair. But the Gunter trim, yeah, that was massive. I mean, I don't think it's your most viewed video. I think I'm second.
No, the most viewed one I had was
Essex Barber.
The Essex, POV. You're from Essex, where it's just the story behind that was I literally went into work one day with the plan of just filming a few TikToks and stuff, or just filming a few haircuts.
Yeah.
And then when I looked back at it at the end of the day, all the trims were the exact same. And I was like, that's a sign to put together an Essex compilation. And I didn't really think nothing of it.
Or did you just video it and thought like, bare different trims?
Well,
this would look good.
Yeah, there was all the same trims, and I was like, right, stick a house tune over that. I was like, that's just Essex.
How long did it take you to find a sound?
Straight away,
because the sound's what helps you grow. Like finding a sound on TikTok videos is like hard.
Oh, what's that tune? Can you remember what tune it was?
Can you play it?
Yeah, get it up.
It's actually a tune as well.
Yeah, but it was just popping at the time, and I was like, all right, cool, we'll use that.
Was it the Money Talk song?
Nah. I used that on my second one.
Yeah.
The second time was just, I literally just rinsed and repeated.
Like, all my people.
All my people.
Play it. Yeah.
So we
you know how
rinsed and repeated it. And and then obviously we done that one, funnily enough, about Marbella, wasn't it? It was like name me a better trim in Marbella.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, and then that's my second most viewed video. That's on
half of them were just hating on the G-Wagon.
1.4. They were hating on the
1.4.
parking.
Yeah, they were hating at the parking. It's no good, bro.
Talking of the cars though, you've got one recently.
Yeah, sold the McLaren, sold the G-Wag, and now Shan's got a little Porsche. Yeah. It's not even mine, bro. It's hers. I have no cars now. I'm carless. I have to ask permission to use the car.
Do you miss the Porsche? The McLaren?
You know what? I wouldn't say miss. I would say like it just felt right. I'll tell you what though. When I sold it and he drove it because he came to mine when he bought it and drove off with it, I was I needed to go out, so we kind of like followed him.
Yeah.
And like Shan was driving, and I was like, right, catch up. I can see his lights. Because there's a late going through like the country roads. I could see like the lights, and I knew it was him. So I said, catch it.
Yeah.
And bro, we got to this like he was coming up to a roundabout, and he was going right, and we was going left, and I was just looking at it. Yeah, I was just like, boom, and then it was going bare sad, bro. Yeah. She started crying.
It's still fresh though, isn't it? So
yeah,
I reckon in a few months you'll be like, yeah, I miss it.
You know what it is though? The person, I was very, very picky of who I sold it to. I said I'm not selling it to a dealership. Like that car isn't getting sold to a dealership to then just get sold. I want to sell it to a person who wants that for a personal car. Yeah. Because then it's actually going to...
You want it to go to a good owner.
Bro, that car's so sentimental to me. Like that car is probably one of the main reasons I was able to scale to where I am now. Yeah. Because it's credibility. Yeah, people saw that like, I was doing well at 21. Like, he's doing all right. But then getting that at 21, it was like instant credibility.
Yeah.
Like,
because in the UK, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, like it's not Dubai. It's not like Miami. Like it doesn't matter how people want to believe it or deceive it. That car's expensive.
Yeah.
It has to be.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's that's what I was gonna say as well. Like with the social media.
Yeah.
How you grew on there.
Yeah.
And obviously proving it to people, because a lot of people have a lot of doubt about it.
Yeah.
And obviously this is the same for you, Ellis, as well. See, I know you're doing your trading and stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't believe that the trading's real or it's a scam, whatever.
Yeah.
I think the car was a big thing.
Yeah.
To prove. How do you find proving people wrong on the trading and getting people on board with it?
Well, I think like there's two different sides of it. So like when you're just talking to the public, like let's say I'm driving that car and people come up to you and they say like, oh, what do you do? And you explain to them, I run a few businesses, I also trade and stuff. They always hook on to the trading bit because they just think, trading's this big scam. Like, it's like crypto. It's like, but the thing is, what people, it's normally small-minded people, because what they don't understand is they can't comprehend how something like that can have no limit to the makings of it. Yeah. There is genuinely people making millions of pounds a day trading.
And I think the problem is with it, I think there's a lot of people try it, but they don't commit to it.
Yeah.
and then they give up and
'Cause
they
they-
don't work. Like when you do commit to stuff, like there are people that there's obviously people that make a lot of money trading.
Yeah.
It does work. You just have to stick to it and learn it inside out.
Yeah.
To be
I
able
think
to
that's a massive part of it, and it's like a lot of people will try and do it, but do it half-assed or.
Because they had the wrong
You see
approach.
the problem with people have, yeah. You lose money in trading. It happens. It's
inevitable.
Even the professional traders lose money. Like the people that are making millions a day, they lose money. Everyone has a losing trade or a losing streak. It's part of the game. This is how you come back from it. But what people struggle to do is people will go out and spend £500 on a club and a table or on some designer clothes. But when it comes to trading, as soon as they take a little loss, they just say, oh, it's a scam, and they don't want to learn from it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you'll spend 30-40 grand on university to go be an art major or to do flipping, I don't know, drama. Obviously, there are the mathematicians and the scientists out there, but you'll spend years and years doing that and get yourself into debt, but you don't want to spend a year
Yeah, it's a good point.
learning to trade and losing a bit of money
Yeah.
to eventually make it back 10 times over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good point because people will, like you say, people will spend £500 on a night out, but if they was to lose 500 off trading,
It's a scam and
it's
it's
crazy.
this and it's that.
Yeah, and then but they'll be in the club the next week.
You just have to learn. When it comes to trading, you have to not see it as a loss and see it as a lesson. You obviously take that mentality into life as well, but in trading especially, you just have to sit there and think, why did I lose that trade? Was it because I reacted too quickly or too slowly, or because I'm just trying to make £1,000 out of £10? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you really just have to identify within yourself what you're doing wrong, whether it's on the charts or in your head, and you'll get
A lot
there
of it's
eventually.
head.
Yeah, a lot of it is head.
Trading is trading is literally emotionally backed. Like, it's all about trading is basically a mirror of you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how you react. If you're greedy, then you'll move your stop loss. Like, you won't care about losses. If you're too ambitious, like, you won't have a TP, so you won't have a limit to what you're doing. And if you're revengeful, you'll just keep revenge trading, as in if you lose, you'll just keep going again. You just keep going again.
You
Like,
have to have discipline.
and that's why mindset for me. Go on.
What do you think the best way to be is out of them things?
None of them are any good.
They're all bad.
They're all bad.
You don't
yeah.
want any of that,
What
bro.
would be your advice on your mentality for a trader?
Discipline.
Discipline, open-minded, and learning to accept that losing is inevitable. But like Ed said, like, the way I see losing in life is it's a fee. You know, you pay the fee. You pay for stuff, innit? You pay for drink. You pay for this. You pay for that. When you lose, that is you. The money you lose is the fee of that lesson.
Yeah.
So the ROI of it is you need to at least take something from it. And yes, there is times on the market where you will get in a position, like, your bias is completely correct. Like, what you were buying, and it was a buy. Like, the position was a buy. You were correct. But sometimes the market will just stop you out. Like, you don't control the market.
No.
You know? And if you can just accept that and run with that and be completely fine with that, that's fine.
And I think people are emotionally attached to money way too much.
Yeah, and that's what will make you not success.
Yeah.
Like, on trading, in business, in anything. Like, relying emotionally on your desired reality materializing is the worst thing you can do. You know, on a spiritual level, like, not even to do with trading, but this, again, is what I teach my students and stuff. This is why spirituality for me is such a big thing. Because, like, if you rely emotionally on the external desired reality to change, so for you to be happy, you need to have a winning trade. For you to be happy, you need to make X amount a day. That approach, mentally and physically and everything, will literally do the complete opposite. Because your subconscious brain doesn't understand that. And because you don't have it and you rely on it, remember, your subconscious brain doesn't understand what's real, what's fake. It doesn't understand any of that stuff. It just knows that you emotionally attach yourself to this feeling of not having it. So it just thinks, right, well, then we're just not going to have it then. Because, like, it doesn't know what's a good emotion, what's a bad emotion. If you're someone that's always negatively, like, you're stressed all the time, bad stuff always happens to you, but you emotionally react to that, guess what? You're just going to get way more of it. You know, that's why Ross downstairs, he's high frequency. I can tell he is, because he has a positive outlook on everything. Yeah. Same on the charts. If you lose, you have to have a positive reaction to that loss, because then when winds come in, it's all the exact same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're like, there is no bad, there is no good or bad. There's the universe and life is one. Like there is no difference between good and bad. So there's a saying that goes, there's nothing wrong with things going wrong, but there's everything wrong with thinking it's wrong. And that basically signifies the fact that there is nothing wrong in life, innit? People die, yeah. It's not
perspective thing, doesn't it?
and that is it. It's just perspective. Like, drop someone off in the middle of France, 2 people, one person will have a great time, one person will have a shit time. They're in the exact same place.
Yeah.
One person hates the French people, one person wants to learn. But it's the exact same thing. And that is trading, business. It's all about perspective. But with trading, perspective is massive because you think I got like, what, 6,000 students? If something goes wrong, if we're in a position and shit goes wrong, like there'd be the same percentage of people that get shit tons of messages on like, oh, fuck this, da-da-da. But then you get the other group of people who are like, oh, like, da-da-da, is this why it went wrong, Gunter? Or did we do this wrong, da-da-da? You know what I'm saying? And I could just see in people, you'll do well, you'll do bad.
When you look at people that are majorly successful and like people that have got massive business, you look at owners of Apple, Microsoft, there's definitely been times in their career and their journey that things have gone terribly.
Things have to go wrong.
And a lot of people wouldn't have recognised that and gone, right, it's fine, it'll all work out.
Yeah.
And that's when I think a lot of people drop out and that's why they don't make it successful.
Yeah,
Of course.
because there's a law called the law of rhythm. Now, I've fallen victim to this quite recently. And I'm glad that I did it because it made me go on such a good spiritual journey away from money. Like, so there's a law of rhythm, and that basically means it's the same as what comes up, what must come down. Life has to do this. It can't just be up. Like, it can't just always be up. Something will always come down, you know. But the problem is, again, the same with your subconscious brain. If you're here, life's good, and all of a sudden you start to get less views, you're making less a month and stuff. If you emotionally attach life being on the lower side, because again it has to happen, and you take it personally and you react and you think negatively, imagine a scale. You reacting to that is you standing on the bad side. So now you completely fuck it. And the thing with life is it will be a snowball effect. So if you react to the bad will start to happen. You'll have worse months. Deals won't come in. Your views will be down. And if you react to that, it's just going to keep going. And then what makes it even harder is you then have to get back on that journey to go better. And like the saying is, and it is just the way the world works, bro. The rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. It's a mindset thing. It's not people go look. Forget the people that are born into riches. That's different. That is nothing to do with the universe. That is just they are just rich. But like, think how many success stories there are of people that actually grew up poor. People with small minds look at these people's stories and think like, it's just another fucking one of these stories where they grow up poor. No, that person just understood the game. They understood the power of your mind because thoughts become things, and it's true because everything in this room, those Lamborghini fucking Clippers, this mic, this was someone's idea. It was a thought. And they had the thought in their head and it was crystal clear. They knew what they wanted. They could see it. And then they attempted to make it.
I think you say with this podcast.
Exactly. It was a thought. You would have thought about it. And now look, we're all sat
There
here.
was the time when I was in the car and I rang you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got an idea. And then you look, what, 3 months down the line?
Quick, bro.
And it's happened, do you know what I mean?
But you didn't think negatively towards the idea, did you?
No.
All it took was for one of us to go, but like, how are we going to get guests on? Like, where we're going to go? It's all a bit too complicated. And all that does is just, that idea would have gone.
Bang,
It's the
slowed
fact
it down.
The fact that you look at it and go, no, like, all right, it's going to be difficult to start with, but if we can try and work a way to get the first few out and then start building up,
Yeah.
it changes the complete
Exactly.
Perspective
of how that idea goes.
Yeah, definitely.
And you must have been like, you know what it is? There's knowing and there's wanting. You need in order for you to materialize your desired reality, whatever it is, that perfect relationship, money, success in business, you need to know. There's a difference between wanting, thinking, and knowing. And he knew that he wanted this. He didn't think he wanted it. It wasn't like it would be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's how you speak. You like people. Your tongue is a knife. You need to be very careful of what people say and like how you say stuff. Like my girlfriend Shan, she often speaks like wishy-washy sometimes. Like, oh, it would be cool. Or if I don't like that type of shit. I like conviction. Say you're gonna do it and say it.
Yeah,
You don't like. You just need to fucking say it. You just need to, bro. Your subconscious brain is what materializes everything. People, opportunities, events, and stuff. Everything is your subconscious, bro. Yours, mine. Like you're both the main character in your game. I ain't the main character. I'm an NPC to you, all of you. You all live in your own fucking reality. Everyone watching this, you are the main character in your life, and your life, how it is going, is how your brain thinks. You make your fucking life happen.
Yeah.
And again, it's not hard work. Doesn't always just get what you want. It's the mindset. Like it's frequency before action. Action before frequency won't work, because if you're doing the right thing constantly but you're not getting anywhere and you're thinking nothing's happening, it's because you mentally aren't in the right place. Your subconscious brain accepts that what you want isn't what you have. You need to have mentally what you want before you have it. Like I'll tell you a story of how I got here and how before I even had anything it materialized. So when I used to work a recruitment job, I got offered a Love Island. I got offered a Love Island role, and Love Island was like, for me, in my head, I had now accepted that I was successful. I had already got what I wanted. Like, am I allowed to say this, or is this a prompt?
No, it's cool.
All right, cool. So I got offered a Love Island job, basically. So at this, when I was working the job, I got the call. I kept sneaking off into the meeting rooms to do all of these like meetings and stuff with like the directors. I basically got the job right. And they said, yeah, you're coming on, I don't know what it was, maybe the winter one? I can't remember. Anyway, they were like, yeah, cool, we're going to do it. So in my head, I've already got the success because I know what's going to happen from it. I was already big on social media. I was speaking to Lewis, now my business partner, about trading, right? And I saw this massive opportunity of I'm going to go on there, like I'm going to get all the eyes, and then I'm going to get the money so I can then trade. Because at this time I started trading, I was a complete newbie. Like I was literally had no idea what I was doing, but I saw in my head where I was going to go, and I already felt the success before I had it. I already felt like I had all that money, like without knowing any of the stuff I knew now. I literally manifested and materialized the life I live now, but not in the way that was. I didn't expect it to be like this.
I don't think you can ever plan that out though, can you?
That's the thing, you can't. And like the universe will take signals, and I'll tell you another story which is very funny and quite freaky after this, but basically I already felt, and I felt it like emotion, that I was already the person I wanted to be. I felt like I was already famous because I knew I was going on there. So before it even happened, I felt it. And then basically 5 days later, after I quit my job, I basically got a call, and they pulled the offer because I was like 4 or 5 years younger than everyone else, because this cast that they wanted was like older. And they wanted to test older people.
So you quit your job thinking that you were going to go?
Yeah, I quit my job. Look, I wasn't getting paid shit tons of money, but it was security. It was a job.
Yeah.
But I quit it. My family knew. My friends knew. Like Lewis
so
knew.
much
It was like,
doubt from
oh,
people and hate from people for doing that.
literally.
Yeah, how were they with that?
Who?
Like your people around you?
Gassed, bro.
Really?
Gassed. That's what made it more.
So there weren't any negativity around that.
Your
Like,
co-workers with the Love Island thing, they weren't supportive.
Nah. Yeah, people at work weren't, because they're the ones doing it. They got
it's jealousy.
like, here's Gunter. Fucking Gunter joins the fucking work.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I got that job through a mate. Like, people were getting rejected from that job. But because I had a mate in there, I got like a fast track. Like,
What I'm
yeah.
saying is that didn't change your mentality towards what you were doing.
No.
Even though people were saying this and that.
Never, bro.
No.
Nah, it's your life, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But jump to get a chair.
Jump in, mate. This podcast is filmed at the Padded Cell.
A place used for recovery with elite level equipment, from hyperbaric chambers to red light therapy beds.
Upstairs there is a lounge for your workspace and relaxing.
Then we head into the podcast studio where we film all our episodes here.
The Padded Cell is a safe space for your wellness across your mind, body and soul.
If you want to check out the Padded Cell, check the link in our description below.
Right, we're back with Gunter in the chair for him to finish off his Love Island story. Go on, carry on.
I think you could actually, people could clip this, bro. They can clip it and show it to their barbers, because you're about to get a HD version of how this trim is done.
Oh yeah.
It's actually the updated Gunter trim, not gonna lie.
Talk us through the Gunter trim.
Talk you through the Gunter trim.
Yeah.
Right, so what we do is we get, I would say, a low medium taper. Don't have it too low. I then have a low medium back taper, and right now I'm gonna get a little bit of length off the top because I want to go shorter, and I don't get the line shaved in because sometimes in the morning I want it more this way, I want it more that way, and if it's shaved in, then obviously it's stuck.
Yeah.
And the shape up, but not too sharp, not like L's.
No.
With this trim, you don't want it too sharp. It needs to look a bit like a gentleman's trim, but like a modern gentleman.
Modern gent, yeah.
Modern gent. This is a modern gent trim.
Modern gent with a taper.
Yeah. If you get it too sharp, then it can look a bit rough. You don't want that.
Trying to say I look rough.
I'm trying to say, yeah, you look a bit angry, bruv. So I said, look, rough.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it still. Yeah.
So talk us through the Love Island.
So
left work.
Was excited, planning it. They basically had the dates and everything set out, like it's gonna get flown over there.
Was it the Spain or South Africa one?
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it's South Africa, bro.
Yeah. Because that's the winter one. Right?
Yeah, I think it was South Africa. So it's lit in my head. I'm thinking this is sick, and this is all while like I've just really started TikTok. Like I was already big on Instagram. I was big on Instagram for a while, to be fair. Like when Instagram first came out, but TikTok I'd never touched. I didn't even watch TikTok.
Yeah.
But like I just started it and I was like, oh yeah, this is like everything's aligning, bro. Like everything's going sick. And then yeah, they basically pulled the deal because I was too young at the time.
How old was you then?
I want to say 19.
That was fresh 18, 19.
Yeah.
They've had a few on there that are 19, didn't they? Emma Rowan was on there.
Yeah.
But I think back then, so what?
They wanted
What year would this have been? 2020, 2021?
Yeah.
This was pre-COVID, wasn't it? Was it?
No. This was I think 2021, I want to say. And yeah, they pulled it. So at that point,
Yeah, because they don't usually have people that young on there, do they?
no.
They've had people on that young.
Michael Owen's daughter's a bit different though.
Yeah.
That was a talking point in itself. So
Yeah.
I think they sort of brushed it.
Yeah, like at this point, I wasn't fucking anyone, so like they weren't gonna let me on it. Like 5 years difference is mad.
Yeah.
Like from everyone else is like 24, 25.
Especially at your own age as well. Not me, like
Yeah.
29 is not as big of a difference as like 19 to.
Exactly. But I think because it was Michael Owen's daughter, they were just like, oh, like this is just gonna get clipped anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
basically,
it was assault.
Shan's gonna be watching this, bro. I can't talk. What are you talking about, bro? But yeah, left the job, got that pulled. So I was basically at a point where I'd felt what life was going to be like, and then just had it basically pulled away from me. But like, I didn't accept it. Like I was just like, nah, like I just didn't accept it. But I was at a state now where I didn't have an income. I basically probably had like a few grand to my name and this new so-called thing called trading. Like literally was it. I just knew that trading could make you money. And Lewis just thought it'd be a good idea to jump on a plane by myself, bearing in mind I've never flown alone, to meet a stranger that I've never actually met, could be fucking anyone.
So you didn't know Lou at all?
No, spoke to him for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks max.
How did you get in touch with him?
Bro, I saw him like post, like a Dubai picture, of course.
Yeah.
And then I saw he was doing trading and stuff. And I think as anyone that's watching this that sees trading, wanted to get involved. So I was one of them. I fell down the funnel, bro.
Yeah.
I got involved. And then, but I understood that it actually made money. Like I was seeing the blue fucking money on the sign on the MetaTrader. And I thought like, damn, this is actually going to work.
Yeah.
Obviously, foreign language, I remember seeing all the currency pairs flicking, everything changing. I thought, yo, this is mad. This is crazy.
I mean, you went all out on that trip as well. You made sure that.
That was it. I had nothing else, bro.
Because you two were pals at this point, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Do you remember like when you first went to meet Lewis?
Mm.
You said you only had a couple grand to your name, bro. I remember you spending all of that money.
Yeah,
on
I
that
thought-
trip, and he called me up. He was like, "Hell, send me some money now."
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I was like,
But like, I generally had like a few grand to my name. I went out there. I met Lou. He obviously spoke to me about trading. At this point, I've met who's my mentor, Luke, who basically just sat me down, told me everything, and basically, now we're fucking sat here, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I went into that all or nothing. Like I had nothing else.
That's
And
what I mean. That was the investment. That's spending that dough. Like
it felt
after
right.
that dough.
It felt right. Like, bro, I've never flown alone. I've never gone to Marbella. I didn't know Marbella was like this cool thing that now everyone goes to, and I weren't really involved in that. But you know, when stuff just feels right, the universe is just like, this is it for you, innit? Like my mum and dad were like, what are you doing? Like you ain't even got a job. Why are you flying to Marbella? And I was just like, just trust me, innit? And they didn't trust me because obviously I used to still live with my mum and dad until me and Shan moved out. But mum would constantly say to me, you need to look for a job. You need to look for a job. I'll be making like $1,000 a day on the charts, just on a live account. And I would show up, bro, but like, look what I made. And
so was that when it was that's real money? That's not like the demo accounts and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah. Like when I started to first actually withdraw and it land. And the banks didn't like that. Like they didn't like all that, the trading withdrawals and stuff. But like that's for me when it was real. I was just like,
there's a lot of trouble with that, wasn't there? Do you remember that you had like I think it was like 8 or 10K stuck in an account that they just
just withdrew it from a live account, and it was like, I'm not gonna say what high street bank, but high street banks do not like trading. They don't like it at all. And I had a big withdrawal, like a 10K withdrawal.
That was like the first big one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they just locked it.
Account.
Went in there.
As in the bank locked it, or like the trading?
No, bank locked it.
Oh, the bank
Went in there. It was like,
they still got it, didn't they?
Yeah.
They never got it back.
The kids on holiday or something.
Yeah, bro. Like went in there. It was just like, you need to prove it. And I'm like, what? The trade's taken? Like, what do you want to see, bro? I'm like, just showing him like, because you can get like summaries on the live accounts of what trades you've taken, and I'm just like, what else can I show you? Like, here's the withdrawal, here's the bank, here's every trade taken, here's the profit added up, here's the MetaTrader showing what's. Yeah, just fucking weren't having it. I thought, well, this is no good. I've got all my money's gone, bro. That's basically all my money, and then it's like, I actually met Shan on that holiday, but I didn't meet her on the fact that like I went up to her, I was like talking to her, and, oh, go on, babe. You know what I mean? Like she saw me, and this is when I just started TikTok, but she saw me wearing like a pair of blue shorts, and like we locked on eyes and stuff, and then for the rest of the night I never saw her. That holiday wasn't about girls for me, this was about like learning trading and stuff. But I remember I went back home after everything. I was on this like fucking pedestal, like I'm blowing up on TikTok now. I'm learning trading, like I'm getting like fast tracked with his mentor and stuff. I'm like, right, life's good, I'm making money, everything's starting to go well. And then I remember Shan saw a TikTok of me on that day that I posted before I went to that beach club, and she popped up to me on Instagram and stuff, and then I realised who it was. And now that's how it's crazy. But yeah, bro, the butterfly effect, I'm pretty sure it's called, where like everything like happens
for a reason.
It's crazy.
Once after that first trip, it didn't slow down. Like the momentum of the speed of everything that was happening, it didn't slow down.
Yeah,
it still hasn't up until this point.
And that's just, you know what it is, like that is just my mindset, as in like Lewis for Backett. Like that was just me fighting, or just like going for that feeling I had of when I had the Love Island offer. Because like I said, that feeling was real. Like to manifest, you need to attach emotion to the visualization you have. So like, if you want to be a millionaire or whatever you want to do, you can't just think in my head like I'm a millionaire. Like you have to like vividly attach emotion to it. And I vividly had this feeling of my life before, like after Love Island, because again I saw it in my head. But it materialized in a much better way than I could imagine. You know, like everything I wanted came, but in a more dense way. As in, I built my own personal brand.
Yeah,
I ran my own.
And
business,
it's crazy.
learned a skill.
You met your missus.
Yeah.
Through getting that offer from Love Island, but never met her on Love Island.
Yeah, like
because if you hadn't have had that, then you might not have ended up going to Marbella or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But like, again, that is just the universe materializing your reality in its way. As in, like, if you go into life with an open mind that everything happens for a reason, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm trying to book these flights. Well, we've just literally booked these flights to go to Dubai, and like all my concierges couldn't get me a business flight. Like, I'm taking Elle there, which we'll go into, but like I couldn't get flights. And then I'm going on Emirates, and like they're like ×4 how expensive. I'm thinking, fuck, you know, like what is going on, bro? like everything's not going well, and basically we look at booking a flight. It's like $4,500. Trying to move some money around and stuff. Shannon's like, to do it in the morning and stuff because like the website's being slow. I'm like, fine. Wake up in the morning, flights have doubled. The flights overnight have doubled, and I'm there going like, I'm about to spend 10 bags on flights, bruv. Like, this is not okay, bruv. Like, normally they're not expensive. Anyway, Shan does some fiddling, finds a new concierge, gets the flights, and like, even this is how my brain works. Even the number of the flight was like 4,888, like the 88. And the 88 is like an angel number to signify you're on the right track. And that's my brain going the universe is giving you signs because you need to look for signs. And like these angel number things that you hear people like talk about to make wishy-washy that they act like spiritual, they don't have a fucking clue. They don't have a clue what's going on. They just think like, I'm going to get like an angel number tattooed and I'm going to be abundant. But they have no idea how the subconscious brain works. Or like, they have no idea what any of that stuff means. But for me, it allows me to like have a positive perspective on everything. Like I went from not being able to get a flight at all to having to pay like ×3 what I normally would, to then having like the perfect opportunity arise with a certain number. And
I think the flight was better than the original.
Flight was the best flight I could have got, but it's like a flight, like a random topic.
And this was all just before we came in here, by the way.
Yeah, all like literally.
Oh really? Well,
yeah,
literally like
in the car whilst we were waiting
car,
outside. I was eating. I was like
5
fucking hell,
minutes
look at the
before you
number.
came.
That's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, there's so many different things in life, like the burnt toast theory, where if you burn your toast at 2 minutes, it makes you inconvenienced. You need to look at it like it saved you, innit? Like, the worst could have happened. That perspective on life is a winner's perspective. Like, there's a book called Think and Grow Rich, where the guy basically studied 2,500 wealthy people, Henry Ford, all of these like actual like rulers of the world, and they all have the same perspective on life. Like they just all have the same perspective. Everything happens for a reason. They have one burning desire and just full faith. And full faith within like everything's gonna work fine. Like
Delude yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, delude yourself on the fact that like it's gonna happen. You know, like I've already got it, it's fine. It's just like large playing catch up type thing. Like to actually feel like as a cameraman, you probably want to have big productions. You want to do like work for big people and stuff. Like you should feel the feeling of how that message of, I don't know, Andrew Tate would feel saying that you want to work for him. You might not like Tate, but like just to say you got a message, come and work for me or whatever. That feeling of euphoria, that's what you need to feel towards everything. As in like, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Or it's happened. It's just life playing catch up. And yeah, like, mindset is a massive, massive downfall of the common person, as they have a small mindset. They don't look at life with a wider view. The system that has been created has got them in a headlock, which is good because if every single person on this planet had the right perspective, there wouldn't be enough money to go around because everyone would be successful, wouldn't they?
I think I was saying this the other day, like it's not for everyone, is it?
It's not. You wouldn't want it to be.
Because it was on the Christmas, we were talking about how like schools have got the rock, and I'm like, in a way, there should be some sort of option for people.
It has to be equal, bro.
Yeah.
If everyone was an entrepreneur, it would work.
Not at all.
That's why schools are in place to teach people how to work.
Yeah.
Normal jobs, because if you didn't have the normal jobs,
Wouldn't be able to print that much money, bro. Yeah. Yeah. No builders would go up because everyone would try. There'd be like a million fucking businesses trying to build the one building, but there's not a single cunt to build it.
So you need that. It's not for everyone, but there is that selection of people that are just. I think it's.
They're just satisfied with the norm. They're happy and content with.
Life is life. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Type thing. No problem.
Making 3,000 a month is all right for them. Get a nice house.
Or you need someone to clean your car.
Yeah.
You need someone to fly your plane. You need someone to do all that type of shit, bro.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna be me, bro.
No.
It ain't gonna be me.
But going on to you, El, with the trading.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, this applies to you as well, Harry. What's your favourite thing about being a trader and your least favourite thing?
Favorite thing about being a trader is 100% the freedom to go wherever. I can work from wherever. I can whip out my computer right now and work from here.
Yeah. I'm surprised you ain't looking at the charts right now.
It's Sunday, isn't it? But I could be at the gym and looking at my phone and catch a great trade. You know what I mean? I could work from anywhere. I could go to Dubai and work from there. I could
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
Thailand
yeah.
and work from there. I could go to, you
And
know,
that's what everyone wants nowadays.
yeah, freedom, literally freedom. And
Yeah.
it does come with certain things that you need to be mindful of, such as taxes.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the freedom and the ability to just go wherever I need to and want to, and still be able to make money.
Yeah,
on
it's
my
such
phone.
that's such a cool thing to have, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like if you can go anywhere with your job
yeah,
and earn
100%.
money,
100%.
that's what everyone wants, really.
And
I mean-
I think the worst thing. Wait, what was the question? The thing I don't.
Yeah, your least
my
favorite
least
thing.
favorite. We've already kind of gone over it, but definitely the fact that the way people see trading in itself, the way people think it's a scam, or they don't. They don't give it a chance. They don't give it more than 3 days. You know.
Yeah, it's a long process. It's the same as anything, isn't it?
100%. Like when
it's the same as any sport.
When I first started trading, I turned £300 into $4,000 in like
Oh,
11
yeah.
days, right? And me and Gunter were going crazy. We would call each other to trade news. I just full port I had like 500 quid in there, full port it, make 200 quid a day. I think I'm gonna be rich next week. You know what I mean? And then on the 12th day, it was a Friday. I was still working 9 to 5 at this point. It was a Friday, and I had made 8 bills on the day, right? And I got greedy, and I was like, I want to see that 1,000. I want to see that £1,000. And I clicked the trade. It was news was coming out. It was about 1:30. I clicked the trade. I put my phone in my pocket for literally 5 minutes, and I went to the toilet, and I come back out the toilet, pulled out my phone. I lost it all. I lost every single penny. Every penny.
I remember you calling me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just before that, I called my mum.
all gone.
I called Gunter and I called my mum, said, I
all
made
of
8
it.
bills. I made 8 bills. I said to my mum, I'll buy you Chinese tonight, this and that. I had to call her back up like an hour later saying, I'll buy you Chinese.
Get your card up.
It's all gone,
That
mate.
Chinese.
Yeah. But yeah, but even after that, I didn't think it was a scam. If anything, it opened my eyes to think I had no idea. I had no idea what I was doing. I've just turned 3 bills into $4,000. Yeah, $4,000.
Yeah, you're like
days.
3,600.
Yeah. What's gonna happen when I actually know what I'm doing? You know.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen when I actually master this?
Yeah, and that's what it's about, isn't it? It's mastering it. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people think you can just walk into it and
Oh no.
you gotta study it, and
Yeah.
it's a studying
literally
thing.
like taking a course at university.
Yeah,
Literally the same. Like it's a 1% job. You know.
Mm.
You have to. It's really up there. So.
But you needed that. I tell people your story a lot about how, like, you as a person, like, for you to like go all in and trust something, you need to see proof first.
Yeah. Fact.
So the universe blessed you with. It's a blessing and a curse because you made so much.
Yeah.
Again, this is a mindset thing. You made so much in such small amount of time.
Yeah.
That you, like my Love Island thing, experienced that rich feeling.
Yeah.
But the universe, for in order for you to fill that bar up, right? Trust this works now. You needed to experience success. So you had a very, very short burst of success. Yeah, you had no fucking idea what you were doing. Defeats the point. You did have the money. You could have withdrew that and had that, right? And you would have been like, wow. But the universe, that ain't your journey. But you needed to taste success in order to believe it, and you did. And then the universe, in a freakish way, in your pocket, opening fucking trays without meaning to and shit, took it all away from you. Because then you have spent the last 2-3 years mastering it because you understand it works. So like, I would almost wish that everyone has that experience with trading, that the fact that it does actually work. Obviously, it won't happen, but
well,
you are a
that
prime
experience
example.
could make some people quit. You know,
Yeah,
if someone turned
yeah.
that into that and then lost it, people might not have the same mentality as me, which is something that I was going to say frustrates me and is one of the things I don't like the thing that most annoys me is that people just will give up so easily and so quickly just because of one little setback.
Yeah.
There's a saying that I like to say is that you haven't failed until you quit.
Yeah.
Because you can't fail if you never quit.
Yeah, that's
Really,
true.
like if you guys, okay, cool. If let's just say something went wrong with the equipment today, and we couldn't do it. Yes, in the moment it's failed, but you're not going to quit. We're going to come back. You know what I mean? If you say, oh no, we're never going to do that again. That's it. That was our one chance.
Yeah,
that's
100%.
a failure. You know what I mean? Because you've decided it's a failure. You know.
You see a lot of people talking about it on like Joe Rogan and stuff. Like you can't beat someone who doesn't quit.
Exactly.
Like, that is a massive mentality thing.
Exactly.
If you never quit, you're unbeatable, aren't you?
Exactly.
I suppose that's a massive thing in trading.
Yeah.
100%. Especially in trading, it might take, some people take 6 years to learn trading. Some people take 6 months.
Yeah. Like for me, it was quite quick.
Yeah.
And like, because my situation was all or nothing. My brain just absorbed.
Yeah.
Like my brain was just like, this is it. This is your opportunity. So it just absorbed. Whereas some people like, I've got a good job, you know, like I don't really need this. It's quite long. Don't really want to do this. Might have to get someone to do it for me. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah. I mean, even people that don't, even people that aren't working, like just quit and locking on trading. Some people could take 2 months to become profitable. Some people could still take 4 years. You know what I mean?
Some people would rather fucking pump all their money into a meme coin, bro.
Yeah.
Run by a 12-year-old and get
Try and catch that one.
Have their trousers down by a 12-year-old, bro. Gonna spend all them Fortnite points.
And then post it on YouTube.
Fuck, that's not good. Yeah, and then just bait face post it. That's actually so peak.
Obviously, social media took off massively for you.
Yeah.
How much did that help your businesses going forward? Was that a massive?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. But like social media nowadays is like the main cog of most businesses. Like, because it's just the way forward, bro. Where is everyone looking every day?
Yeah.
Like, social media is like free advertisement.
Yeah.
You're not having to pay for ads. Like,
No.
I am the personal brand. As in, like, people look at me as the brand, you know, like with Compound. They trust that the supplement's good because it's come out of my mouth and I'm someone that does practice what I preach, you know what I mean? Like, I do really care
you
about
can,
sleep.
do you know what, one good advert,
really do with this.
Yeah, one good advert for it was yesterday when you said to me, like, so you rung me randomly and was like, bruv,
I need some PM.
I need some PM because
Yeah.
I can't get my hands on it and I won't sleep without
The
it.
warehouse is
And
shut.
you was on the phone with me and Shan was in the background just like, oh, can you just get it tomorrow or whatever?
No, I just won't sleep without
I
it.
need it. I can't sleep without
Yeah.
it. So that is a good
brand
advert
owner.
for something like Compound where you believe in that so much
that I have to take it.
Yeah.
Because it's true, bro. Like, you see what? The most successful businesses are ones that actually fix people's problems. Now, people have sleeping problems. People have drowsiness. People have, like, drowsy brain, fog brain. Like, everyone has this type of shit. You're drinking, like, coffee and it's not really getting you what you want and stuff. Like, I had to go through years of suffering, of what's the word? Self-inflicted suffering from taking a supplement. I didn't know what it was when I was younger to experience that. But that is a part of my journey. That's why Compound isn't just some product that some entrepreneur influencers made trying to make some more money. Like, that product I have to take. I own the company and I had to call Dan yesterday because I ran out, and I called up the team and was like, can I go to the warehouse and get some? And they were like, no one's in until Monday. And I was like, well, I'm just not going to accept not sleeping for one night. Like, I need to sleep, innit? Like, I want to be able to wake up nice and early for the podcast and everything. So I called up Dan because I knew that I weren't far from him. So I was like, Dan, you got any PM? And he was like, yeah. So I went and I grabbed some PM off him.
You come out with AM and
El,
PM,
tell him what happened yesterday. So El took 2 compounds yesterday and tell him how you felt.
I normally only take 1 and it'll put you to sleep nicely. 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes, depending on what you've been doing in the night. But I took 2 yesterday just to experiment because I know Gunter takes 2. So I was like, okay, let me just take 2. Well, I remember taking them. That's it. I don't remember. I obviously just passed out immediately. Woke up in the morning, still relatively early because it's a Sunday and we weren't.
Yeah, you got
it's a rest day for us, so we didn't hit gym. Normally we wake up early, hit gym, but we woke up. We were up about 7ish. Yeah, no, there wasn't any drowsiness in the morning. Obviously, you were a little bit tired, but no like typical
overdose,
yeah, that you would get from all these other brands, all these other sleeping pills. But yeah, absolutely knocked me out immediately.
But I genuinely rely on it. Like I said, I don't. It's when people make a supplement or a product and don't even use it themselves. you should know that
That's an
they are
issue, yeah.
literally just doing it for the business side of things. But
Oh, 100%.
off camera, so I generally had to call him and pity, bruv, you can literally show him the receipts, innit? It's generally the receipts on our phone. I sent him a message. Oh, pass me my phone, innit? I'll bring the messages up.
Which one?
This one under here, the bottom one. I sent him a message. I was like, you got any compound PM?
But he's such a G. He came out with both. He came out with AM and PM.
Yeah, he needs some AM as well. Got unlimited AM. Just the PM's gone somehow. It's all emptied. Hold up.
I see it 'cause I've got Dan's like Instagram account on my phone.
Yeah.
The socials and things like that.
Yeah, look, showing that. Grab the phone, show the camera that.
Yeah.
What, after? Got any compound PMs? Is it focused?
There.
Literally, not joking, needed that. Realised the night before, I was like, shit.
And we drove 30 minutes in the wrong direction.
So we had
as
to-
well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Shan was not happy.
No, she wasn't.
Wasting all the petrol.
I texted Dan privately. I was like, "I don't know about tomorrow." I was like, "I thought we were talking about the podcast." He was like, "No, it's time to get some PM."
What do you mean he's trying to get somewhere? He ain't got none himself.
The owner of the company has run out. Just been popping them too often.
Christmas time, bro. I forgot
them
to
like
go to the
mini
warehouse to get some. Oh, but bro, we launched on TikTok Shop on the 1st of January.
Oh,
Like,
dear.
right now, we ain't even on TikTok Shop, bro. And
That
yeah,
could be that would be a crazy one. Like.
bro, all I'm saying is it's about to get taken over. Like, it's gonna get mad. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. Like, I'm seeing people dropping like nootropic supplements. You know, I'm seeing these new nootropic supplements. I'm thinking you like ain't even ready. Like, they're generally not ready for this, and they're not ready. But I'm very excited.
You see them so much on TikTok Shop, like the all the different supplements and stuff.
Yeah,
I think with your like presence on social media,
yeah,
it could be massive to take over from them lot, because you see a lot of them, like you see all these like AI videos of people showing off like supplements to fit, and it's like it's an AI video. It's just of it, and it's like £3 for a pot of 60 of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all usually the same, aren't they? Gym or you know.
creatine. That's not actually creatine.
Exactly. This is
You know them creatine gummies that went viral?
Yeah.
They had no creatine in.
Just
They were
flour.
tested. They had no creatine in. It was just a
Exactly.
sweet.
But this is like for when has there been a supplement specifically for entrepreneurs?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's a crazy idea, really, when you think about it. It's just for athletes, entrepreneurs, everything that people want to be. And I've been taking them, and you do feel a difference
Yeah, of course you do.
massively.
Obviously, I think there's multiple things in the compound. You're not popping like 10.
Nah, and
Yeah, exactly.
that's the problem I fixed. Because I used to take, so the AM, which is like a testosterone booster / supporter, nootropics and caffeine, I used to take 16 tablets in the morning, different companies and stuff. But like you just said, I compacted it at the highest quality and in one capsule to take at once. So that, because male or female, right, to perform at your optimal level in the day or out, let's say in the day for AM, you need to have a high testosterone, you need to have a sharp mind, and you need energy. But caffeine alone won't do it. You can't just have caffeine because you will crash. But we have like L-theanine, which is basically, imagine a parachute on your energy level. You go up, but you parachute down. You don't crash down like energy drinks or coffee
Good analogy.
or any of these things. And like the nootropic side of things, like nootropics, for people that don't understand what nootropics are, is basically flow state, as in like there's a movie called The Limitless where this guy takes his tablet and he just becomes like his brain, he accesses like a higher percentage of his brain, which you will, your cognitive function, which is like your brain will be sharper, you won't have brain fog, you'll be able to like articulate your sentences better, you'll think of words that you probably haven't even thought about. And I say it like a boxer would see a punch that he would never see because his brain's sharper. It just clears your brain. And basically, I've taken other nootropic brands before when I was taking like 60 in a day, and it's just headache material. Like, because they throw so much in there, like they're overcomplicated with like big name nootropics and like all these other like nootropics where like I just get a headache. Like, and for someone with ADHD, it's too much, too stimulated. Your brain doesn't focus anymore. It's just like you actually do fog because your brain can't like get onto a subject and stay there. It will just like blah, 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 and it just fades out. So I basically just decided to get well, me and my business partner, he has like the connects of like the best quality manufacturers and stuff. So I just thought we had a great idea. The funny thing is, it originated from I wanted to make my own supplement just for myself, like my little secret sauce. And then I kind of thought, you know what? Like, I think the world deserves to fucking have this shit for themselves. Instead of fixing my fucking problems, let's take it worldwide. And 2026 is going to be that.
That's the best businesses though, when it's something that you personally believe in, isn't it? It's something that
bro, like, I
actually
back
benefits you.
I can't sleep without it.
Yeah,
I physically won't sleep.
We see that from yesterday.
Yeah, I won't sleep without it. My brain won't shut off. I get shut eye, but I won't sleep. I wake up tired. I won't be able to wake up at 5:30 in the morning. Taking a sleeping supplement, obviously there's AM and PM, but that PM one is the only reason that I can now sleep early and wake up at 5 in the morning. Without that, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I started to take sleeping supplements, when I watched these YouTubers getting up really early and I was motivated by that type of like cold shower, red light type of vibe where you're getting up early, going to sleep early, that was impossible without taking that because I just wouldn't wake up. But because the sleep quality I get is good enough that like I reach like the highest REM level, meaning like my sleep quality is good, I can wake up at 5:30 and bang. Do you know what I'm saying? And that means I'm ahead of everyone. I feel better. My days are longer. I get more hours. Like, it's just advantages everywhere. And you don't even have to be an entrepreneur, bro. Like, you can be a fucking athlete. You're getting better recovery, so you feel better. Like, you're working a fucking construction job. I don't know. You fucking when you want to get, what's it called when you get a job? You go up promotion because you're working better. You're on the ball. The nootropics. I started to take nootropics when I worked in that office job, and bro, I felt like I was like having a cheat code. Because I found out what nootropics was. Because I went to when I had the interview, I was worried about not like slurring my words and shit. So I was researching and I found nootropics and I bought this brand. I can't remember what it is. And I took it and I remember taking it. I was in the car and I was like, but I was driving to the office. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like the road was like bare, like fucking, I was driving like proper sick. I smashed the fuck out of it. So I remember being on the phones and shit, like popping these before I went to work. I can feel that, like
addicted to them,
bro. Yeah, because I was like, this is the fucking bollocks, bro. Like, I'm actually like have an advantage over everyone. Like I remember being on the phone and like, bro, I was just using these fucking words that I was hearing everyone else use. I didn't even know what it meant, but I was just speaking like I knew what the fuck I was on about, bro. And I remember the thing is, if I don't take AM, bro, I feel a fucking difference.
Yeah,
I would like. If I'm like drinking a coffee or like an energy drink because I don't want to take it or I just forgot it, I will crash. It will get to like 3-4 p.m. and I will crash and I won't have a clear mind. Like I'll be dumb in the evening. Do you know what I mean? Like I won't get as much work done. And that's because it's literally made, like some people take it, they feel the caffeine, they get a buzz from the tablet and they feel really fucking on it. Like some of the students, they take it and they're like, oh, fucking hell, Gunter, I've fucking been up since 5, been on a run, say this crazy shit. Whereas some people I know, it's normally like the older people that have a higher caffeine tolerance. They won't feel that like buzz, like a rocket. But they just say like, I just don't crash all day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel, they go like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like this crazy like rush, but I don't feel tired all day. And that's the effect, like depends on the effect you get. And that's the good thing about it. There's not one effect for one person. Like I feel quite a nice level where I'm very like set. I can think of one bit of work and stick to it and forget like blur everything else. Whereas some people just like they take it and bang, they're just like everywhere, like doing a 12-hour shift, no problem. Whereas some people just they're like this. And it's nice.
There's been a lot of things you've tried over the years on social media.
There's been a lot of things I've tried. Many things.
But then the one thing you showed me the other day was the rapping.
Yes. I used to do music. I would say I was pretty good at it.
It was good.
I was pretty good.
You showed me the Salah song.
Yeah, I've got a few songs.
Can you give us a little
no.
4 bars?
See, I've been in the ball like Salah. Mum said, son, you're a charmer. Never let their shit get into me. Come on, sing. What
made you stop then?
Not me, bro.
Maybe in another life.
Yeah, I was living a fucking other life. Like, this is what I mean, like character, bro. Like, you see me, yeah? We're all like an avatar. We're a character that was given to us, right? And like, you can decide what character you want to be. Like, you see, like, in GTA and shit, everyone says about, like, oh, you want to fucking rather play a video game than real life. Bro, I literally see life like characters. GTA. Like, I see it like GTA, bro. Like, people
They used to talk about on TikTok like like he's putting on an accent and stuff and like all this type of shit because like back then I was like the Trava, you know, going to all these boat club things and stuff. Like I'd have a little twang in my voice, but that wasn't my voice. But I'd speak like that in it, but
just playing
on it. But like back then it was like I don't know. That's just like who I was in it, like smoking weed, doing shit I shouldn't do, listening to that type of music.
We did go far though, like we
yeah,
did
bro.
Shows. I was his manager at the time.
Yeah,
we did shows. We did all sorts.
Like
Really?
shut down shows. Yeah, like crazy. Like I put it on my Instagram story recently. Like
Yeah, no, I see it the other day. You've done your years, like
Yeah.
your years throughout. Yeah,
but like I was just living a character that weren't me, and like when I started to become, let's say, spiritually aware, I just realised it weren't me in it, and I just become myself, and becoming myself has led to my success because like what I am, you know. Like, now it's just me. Like I'm not trying to be someone, but back then it was a persona. Like there's a persona. It was da-da-da. But yeah, the music side of thing, I enjoyed it. I've always liked to be different. I've always done stuff that most people wouldn't do. Like people would be like, "Oh, that's cringe," or "That's this," or "That's that."
But that's a massive thing of social media, and like people were like, "Oh no, I can't do that because they're gonna say this, that, the other." But one thing for you, you've tried it all, and you only have to work it out once, didn't you? It's worked now. You know what I mean?
I feel like people were always saying that about you. This guy had 10K on Insta when he was like 14.
Yeah.
So people were always like kind of knew who he was and would always say, "Oh, that's cringe. That's it."
I used to get spotted when we was being the guy on Instagram. Like
Yeah,
people were more pictures
young, like kids.
of me when I was younger, just for like the kid on Instagram. Like, "Ask that guy from Instagram, can I get a pic?" Before anything.
Really?
Or any of this. Yeah.
So like I always knew in my head that I was gonna be someone, but I didn't know
weird.
what.
You had like 10K when we were young, and then it got to like 12, and then it really just slowed down for a few years.
That was that phase.
Yeah.
And then the music kind of like picked up a little bit.
Yeah, the music picked up a bit, and then you stopped the music and
TikTok
is
what did it.
That was massive. Wasn't
TikTok was what did it, bro. Like TikTok, like I think my first ever TikTok I posted was music, and it got like 500,000.
Yeah, it wasn't. Then you did one there was like some party or something. You went to, and you had that was the first time you posted.
The sweep, and then everyone was like fucking. They was all loving it. Can't lie. There's all loving the new kid.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is about the social media.
Yeah.
TikTok, like for advice for anyone trying to do social media.
Yeah.
I think TikTok's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
now
definitely.
with the few page and that sort of stuff, so much easier to grow on TikTok.
Yeah.
But what would be your best bit of advice?
Jump on trends, consistency, and just be yourself. And it like when I say trends, I don't mean like you see that Ronnie that you had. Don't try to replicate what he's doing.
No.
That's him.
Yeah.
But like I got my most views when I was popping off at the start because of like trends that were like sounds that were trending, like carousels, like this is me and then this is the one I am now, or like some crazy carousel or like some house tune.
Yeah,
there's this new guy that's got composite bonding that's fucking on my screen, and all the girls are going crazy, and all the guys are like, oh, fuck this guy, and then it's like, oh, he's actually quite cool to be fair, bruv.
Yeah.
Because then I started to be myself and like post like talking video. I was never, because of the music, like I was never like worried to talk in front of a camera.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I think just talk in front of a camera. People often like talk in front of a camera and think, what are people going to think of that? But like, they put on a voice, they do this, they do that. Just be you, innit?
Yeah, I think it's the worst thing to do, trying to be someone else.
Yeah.
Like, that is because people see straight through it.
It's bad for your soul as well.
It's so obvious, isn't it?
It's bad
You're
for
just
your soul.
yourself. Yeah, 100%. And it's
that's why I
hard to keep
stopped.
up.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard to keep up because every time like you put the camera on, start like boom. Like again, Ronnie, that is a character. That's funny.
Yeah.
People don't actually think that's what he's like.
No.
But people understand it's like Mr. Bean, and what he's actually like.
Yeah, he's acting, yeah.
But he's entertainment, where I wasn't so entertainment. Like, I mean, I was getting lots of views and stuff, but like, I wanted to like run businesses and like that type of stuff. So like, I needed to teach people and help people. So like,
So what would you say are the differences between your audiences on TikTok and Instagram? Like, would you use them for different?
Yeah, I would never. I don't go to TikTok for entrepreneurship. I don't really go to TikTok for.
Use it as more of a platform to gain.
Yeah, top funnel.
Yeah.
So in business, you've got funnels. TikTok is where you get the most views.
and then you have like your links in your bio and stuff. They can go to my Instagram, then they see me, because your Instagram is your profile. TikTok, I can do some funny stuff. It's all about getting views, because them views will then land on your Instagram, and then those Instagram people will follow you, and then they funnel into your business, and they turn into leads, and then you nurture them, all that type of stuff. But business wise, that's how it works. But if you're just trying to get big on social media, TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok, have your Instagram in your bio. Like there's a button that has like an Instagram thing. You just click it.
Yeah.
Jump on trends. There's apps for that type of stuff. What I used to do is I used to just like scroll TikTok, not to brain rot, but to look for how many times do I hear a sound or what's trending. Click the bottom right, click the sound, see the most viewed one. When was it posted? Like I'm always on top of like, okay, when was the most viewed video posted? All right, 4 days ago. The next one, 3 days ago. Next one, 1 day ago. That's a trend. Let me copy it, use that sound, do my own, post it.
Yeah.
Make sure to try and get on stuff hot. Like there's apps for it, like I said. But yeah, that type of stuff.
Yeah,
and then just videos yourself. But 3 times a day is optimal. I don't post 3 times a day. But when I was with Lewis in Marbella, when I first met him, we used to post at 12, 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. religiously. Doesn't matter what it was. We was in Marbella, this new guy doing faff shit, just talking to camera like, "Oi, McGarry," like just faff shit that blew up.
What was the saying that came out of that everyone's?
"Oi, McGarry, Shan."
Yeah, that's Shan.
Yeah, Shan.
Shan.
So it worked.
That's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shan.
What's going on, Shan? Yeah, that and that was all because of teeth and that, and I pronounce it funny. But but like 3 times a day, it did work. It did pop off. Like I look back at it now, and bro, I post a video, in like an hour it'd be on like 150k. Like that's big, innit?
Yeah,
If I did that now, I'm thinking, bouncing.
And there was even the one, the red and blue that you was wearing.
I
Where
remember.
McGarry
Red or blue.
You done that again recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I know, really
redone
like
it.
that.
Yeah,
I
that's.
think we should do that every fucking year.
But talking of clothes, you used to have a
Oh
brand.
yeah,
Yeah, you used to have
Mr.
clothing brand.
D Hustle
D
over
Hustle,
here.
yeah.
D
Yeah.
Hustle.
What's happening with that? Is there any
Oh, no,
talk
that's,
of bringing it back?
Rebranding, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the hustle was more like in the street era, you know what I mean? Where,
Okay.
we were doing shows, and I was a music manager for other people, not just Gunter as well. So it makes sense. I loved clothes, so I used to just sell clothes in general. In lockdown, I used to sell clothes,
Reselling like kind of stuff.
Right.
to make money through lockdown. I sat there and thought to myself one day, I'm just gonna make my own brand. Why am I selling other people's clothes? Why don't I just make my own? Still, after that, it took about 2 years to release. But when it did release, I had loads of musicians basically built a load of cool photos up.
Yeah.
And was steadily posting it throughout those 2 years to build up the hype around it. Created a little small movie that got like 50,000 views or something in a short space of time. Didn't get that many followers from the all those views, but released it, and shortly after that we started trading. Literally, that was in 2023.
Well, that's it, innit? Like that's with business, it's trying until something works.
Yeah,
like
literally.
If the clothes hasn't worked, it doesn't mean it's not worked forever.
Yeah, well, initially trading was going to be a way for me to fund it, because starting a clothing brand when you're
It's
broke, I'm not
expensive.
gonna lie, it's expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long process.
Oh, 100%. Getting sample. I mean, you would pay like 1,000 to 1,500 just for samples.
Return up and they'd be like,
There'd be shit, so you have to do it again. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it helps if you have a when you're talking to a supplier and a manufacturer, they want like a blueprint of exactly what you want. There's a name for it, but I can't remember what it was now. But you say get your design, and then you have little arrows coming up with it saying what fabric. Let's say you want your stitching in a specific way, it might be puff print. You know how Broken Planet have that puffy writing. Stuff like that, and the exact color and the color number and all that kind of stuff. But where I was fresh to that side of the game, I didn't really understand that I needed all of that in one thing for it to be perfect. So I ended up having to do like 3 or 4 different samples for different things.
Burn a few grand.
Burn a few grand. Didn't even use some of the stuff that I did. Like I've still got about, I don't know, probably 150 t-shirts under my
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that could be sold when
I've
you're
got
bouncing.
so many t-shirts, but they're all de-hustle. This was more like just streetwear. I want more you know,
Classy.
classy wear. Yeah, even the tracksuits.
So a bit like the Tropez, the way they've gone down it.
Not even like them. Just actually, I haven't seen what they've done. To be fair,
Linen. He's more talking about like quarter zips, like cold.
Oh, okay,
yeah, and
like the perfect
nice.
airport fit. That's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
nice.
you like completely
Yeah,
plain
okay.
tracksuits. Just they fit amazing and they feel amazing. You know,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff. But yeah, D Hustle was definitely a start of
The hustle.
the hustle. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
We start D hustle.
Yeah.
exactly.
But you get stuck into something if you like it.
Oh yeah,
That's why trading for you is good, because like you saw the success and you got stuck in, and like you're still going now. But like the clothing, like I'd see it, bro. You'd be like, I was iPad with a little pen, colouring design.
I designed it almost. I had like 30 odd designs ready to go, like for my next release.
Just a
Really?
couple
Yeah,
needed.
ready to go. Yeah. And then trading came about and just never stopped with the trading.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Probably about 3 or 4 months into my trading journey, I had completely forgot about the hustle. Like I just thought I'd rebuild it and rebrand it eventually, but right now trading's the way for me.
You think?
Yeah, I will still rebrand it and it won't be called the hustle anymore.
Okay.
But yeah,
D charts.
the chart, no.
Yeah.
Come on now.
These nuts.
trading fucking outfits, bro. Like joggers that like stop the sweat in your ass when you fucking get back to hit SL, bro. Here's that waterproof
Funny.
butt, bro. So you don't get fucking got sweat marks. Where you're about
Stick
to
on
fucking
candlesticks
top
down
boss.
the side and that.
Like TP trousers, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the hustle was definitely good for my entrepreneur.
Yeah, like as we're saying,
journey.
it's the start of like the hustle.
Yeah.
But it's one thing after the other. Like one thing might not work, and you've got to fail and fail and
Yeah.
fail. And like you say, when you just can't quit,
Yeah,
something will work, and
yeah,
you only have to make it work once.
exactly.
Do you know
And,
what I mean?
and doing all of that might help. Like there might be something that I need to do in the future where I need to know how to do so. Like for example, with the music management, I had to have people skills. I had to, with the clothing, I had to design things and manage people in a big shoot in a big area. You know what I mean? So that might all come into play future down the line. You know?
Yeah.
Even like when you look at like schools, I think we were saying this earlier, weren't we? Like you even look at like the kids that are like selling sweets in school.
Gangsters.
You have to try and like look at them kids and think, hang on, they've got that sort of
Exactly.
way if they want
Instead of telling them off,
Yeah.
taking their profits, telling their parents.
Think, right, hang on, they've got something.
Because that gets embedded in their brain that
Yeah.
that's trauma. That is trauma. Trauma's not always like,
Bad.
I got beaten up when I was a kid. Trauma is mental trauma.
It's just something where they just shut that option.
Yeah.
off. Where I think sometimes you have to look at them kids and think, hang on, they've got something here rather than punish.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a-
start something where eventually they do
Ambitious mindset.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't fucking sell no sweets, bro.
I
I was
did-
the consumer.
I did Lucas.
I would buy the Lucasades for £1.
Yeah, I did the Lucasades for the.
I was the fucking consumer. That shit. I
Lucasades for
thought,
£2.25 and sell them all for £1, mate.
yeah,
Good.
I think I tried it once. I tried buying chewing gums once to sell them on, and
Market was
someone
too
told me-
saturated.
I
Was too
got
saturated.
There was always that
Maybe.
one. Do you remember? There was that one kid, and he just used to. You would know. You look for him. He'd open his bag, and it would fall out. The stuff would fall out.
Yeah.
His locker used to be fucking.
Yeah.
If you find his locker, mate, you fucking get
Yeah,
rid of him.
literally.
Yeah.
I remember he got caught. Yeah, no. that was
They
no
treated
good.
it like you was selling drugs.
Yeah,
Bro, go Sainsbury's, get a pack of 4 Lucasades for £3, sell them £1, make £1 on the pot.
There you go.
Such ag when you look back at it now to make a
Quid.
pound.
Yeah, I know.
Such ag.
That was
Kids ticking a drink.
You've
that
got
was
to
it.
walk to Sainsbury's, walk back to school for £1.
yeah. Well,
Do it every day. 7
Sainsbury's for us was
Yeah.
literally across the road.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Oh,
you
really?
were there. Like our school was here. Sainsbury's
Getting
was
the
there.
drink into the school.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Your
Yeah.
duffel bag would get searched. Your backpack would get
Really?
searched.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
You'd
they-
have to pay, you'd have to give people your stuff to take in for you.
And they had cameras and that, so they'd see if you weren't actually allowed to go out unless you were like sixth form or something.
Right.
So they had cameras watching you.
Flip the teacher would turn up.
Yeah.
Keep this one
Here's a
quiet
quid.
for me.
Don't you worry about it, darling. Have that, yeah. That's on me. That's
Keep this on the house.
Yeah.
literally have that little 2 5s. Thinking you're fucking Pablo Escobar.
Buzzing during history.
Well, I got a good conversation because there's going to be a lot of guys watching this.
Go on.
Because it's controversial. What do you think about females on your journey up as a guy? How important it is to have a girl, to not be distracted, etc. What do you think? Because I have a very fixed mindset on it.
I think if you've got the right female in your life, do you mean relationships or just like your mum, sister?
Nah, relationships, girls,
Relationship-wise.
distractions.
Yeah, I think girls can be a distraction, but if
Mm.
you've got the right one, then that can elevate you a lot more.
Mm.
But they've got to be with you from not with you from the start, but they would have to be the type of girl to be with you from the start. Otherwise, it's a distraction, and they're just eating off of what you're earning. Do you know what I mean?
What do you think?
You know what one of my mates said to me, because I didn't have a girlfriend until quite late, and he said he had a girlfriend, and I was like, I don't know if I can be asked for that. And he was like, no, 100% you need to have a girlfriend at least once growing up. It was like, because it will teach you what it's like to have a girlfriend, and then whether that works out or whether it don't, you know after that, right? I
What
know
you
I
do
want
want and
now.
you don't want.
I know what it's like to have that girlfriend. I know what it's like, and then you can, like, so for example, I'm not with mine anymore, but you look at girls in a different way. You're like, actually, I'm not going to waste my time there because I've been there, I've done that. And you start to select, right, so I'm going to have a girlfriend. That's what it's got to be. Where I think until
Criteria gets tighter.
Until you have that, it's just girls.
It's also learning to deal with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you've not had a girlfriend until you're in your 20s or whatever,
Realising that's your responsibility.
Yeah, it's
I
like-
emotionally need to think about another person. What? You're
Yeah,
sad?
yeah.
Why? I'm not sad.
Whereas
Why are
if
you
deal
sad?
with it
Be
when
happy.
you're young, or if you deal with it when you're young and you deal with like even splitting up and stuff like that, it's a lot easier to deal with when you're older. I think you need to experience it young.
Yeah, I think if you haven't experienced it, I think that's when you start sort of getting a bit emotional about it. It's like, it's almost like hunger. It's like, right, I need a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Rush into something that.
Oh, that's
What's your
not
opinion
really-
on it
I
then?
think if you've had one, then it's a bit different than that.
What's your opinion on it?
I think, like you said, it's the right thing. Like I was with Shan before I had anything, and like Shan for me, Ellis will back it, is like exactly what I need. Like I need someone that understands that I am gonna be busy, I am gonna be mentally somewhere else. If there's a small problem, like I'm not gonna stick to that problem like you might, because I've got in my head bigger things to worry about. Like if I wanna make this family go to the places we are, like the freedom, look after the family and stuff, like I'm gonna be busy and I'm gonna be emotionally attached to situations different, you know. And what guys forget is that females are very, very different wired. They're emotionally wired different. They have different responsibilities. Like being in a relationship as a man, you need to do the things that you know you need to do, not what you want to do. And that's what people get wrong. But like Shan with me, one, she gave me money at the start when I needed it. Like she would financially support me. So that's obviously why now it comes in abundance, because like I look after that type of thing. But like she is the perfect person for me because she will clean up around me, not physically, like the work, the admin, this needs to be done. Like selling the cars, she dealt with that. I didn't touch it. She'd be doing all this, she'd be doing that, because like if I was to, she's almost my PA and girlfriend, and it's two separate people. As in she and like I took her out of work, I took on that risk of covering her outgoings and stuff, because when I started to make 10, 15, 20k a month without even realizing, until I actually added up, like I was like, well, how much have I made this month? And it was like £18,500, and I was at hers. I was like, fucking hell, like I've nearly made 20 grand this month. That's when it was like, right, this is going to scale, but you still work. Like I need to either go by myself or be with you. But I saw, obviously I loved her, and I thought, right, like you are beneficial to me, because there's a lot of stuff that you do for me that helps me, frees up my hands and stuff. So cover her outgoings and stuff. But she is not like most girls, where she will actually get involved in the work. Like she will get down and she'll do what needs to do.
Yeah.
She will suffer herself to make me be able to grow, because she understands as a woman that if she wants the life that she desires, but it's only me that's going to be bringing it in, I need to help this man, and I need to make sure that his life is easy, because there's too many fucking girls nowadays, bro, that literally will fuck you, right? Like they will just ruin your fucking journey. They distract you. They drag you into fucking shit you don't need to be dragged into. If you are with the right woman, you will see that she sees your journey. She needs to see your vision. You need to be with a guy that understands this is where I'm going, you know? Like, it's very, very important. And men, like, I wouldn't say need women, depending on what type of mindset you have. If you're a man and you've got everything you already want, and you're one of them that likes the party lifestyle, and you like to have a different flavor every week, then that's you, innit?
Yeah.
But that ain't me. Like I'm very grounded on the fact that like I grew up with just a sister. I ain't got a brother. I'm not growing around that fucking like masculine. Do you know what I mean? Like my parents have been married since I've been born. Like my parents are still together. So that for me is my bringing up. So I've seen how a man should treat a woman.
Yeah.
I've only got a sister. I see her upset and stuff. So I understand that. Like for me to be optimal in my life, I need a woman there that can help in it because like it's needed. So for the people watching this that, you know, maybe like to jump woman to woman, still fucking bash the porn and stuff like that's just like you need to get away from that type of life.
It's like a virus.
That's bad. That ain't gonna help in it. Like
No.
that's weak. You shouldn't be doing that type of stuff. Like if you're young and you want to have fun, like I ain't against that. I just didn't do that myself. Innit? I've always been like a relationship man. I could have, bro, been a menace just because it's me. Like I'm not blowing smoke up my ass in it, but I've always been that guy. But I could. And you agree that you always said that, like, bro, I could have been the worst of the worst, but that's not
what you want to do.
That's not what I want to do. And bro, what people don't understand spiritually and like your fucking soul, bro, if you're just jumping body to body, bro, like you are exchanging so much negative energy, like it's so bad, bro. Like your soul is washed, bro. And I get it. There's people out there that just are degenerates as fuck that do well and stuff, but that is purely a mindset thing. That's because
drug as well. It's like you're chasing a high all the time.
Yeah,
it's not sustainable.
Yeah,
I don't understand it, but that's fine. But my advice would be if someone's out there and they're really, really wanting to do better, but they feel themselves getting caught up with girls and stuff, like just detach, focus on yourself. Like,
He's said it all for me. I can't expand on what he said.
Yeah.
He said everything that I would elaborate on.
I think we're all on the same page with it there, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's why we're all going like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why we're bullish as fuck, mate. It's almost like news has just come out, bro. 1,000 pips. Gap.
1,000 pip news.
This is trading talk, bro.
Yeah, you lost me there. That's
But yeah, I think it's important. But I think it's a good thing to talk on because it's probably going to be a lot of males watching this.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
to touch on emotional.
Okay, here's a
pain
question,
points.
Ed. What
Talk to me,
about if it was a male that has found success but they don't have a girl? For example, if you wasn't with Shan and you're at the position that you are now, how would you suggest someone to deal with finding a relationship or getting into that relationship from that status? Because they can see it as girls, they're just gonna try and milk it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna be with him for his money.
Yeah.
How would you suggest, or not suggest, but how would you go about finding the woman that would be like Shan, that's gonna help you and see your vision? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there are people like that, and that's why those people just go out and have great times jumping from body to body, because they just feel like if they get into a relationship, the woman's just gonna milk it, you know? Buy me a Birkin kind of girl. You know what I mean?
Which is it's understandable. I know people that are like that they've had the money and stuff. One, that's like you can't have that mindset, and if you do, then you're just gonna have to accept that you're probably never gonna find the right person, because like you're not out there looking for it. Like that's a perspective. Your perspective on women is that they're all now just gonna be that, so you will just attract that. Like, bro, it all comes down to the same thing. Like, if you're subconsciously accepting that is what's going to happen, that's going to happen. You won't ever find it. You never find it. If you go into it like everyone's just going to want me for my fucking money, for the fame and everything, that is all you're ever going to get. And the moment you think that you found the one that isn't, you will then realize that you were right. They all are going to be that. It's a perspective thing. It's a mindset. You can't go into it that mindset, otherwise it will happen. And it's as simple as that. Like, understand that. I mean, it's good. If you can go into it with the mindset that they're not that, then you can be very picky. You can have a very tight criteria. But again, I mean, if you're successful enough to become that type of person, you should have the people skills to be able to look at someone and just be like, nah, bro. Like, I could look at someone and be like, nah. Like, I'm picky with who I work with. I'm picky who I'm friends with, just because like I'm good with people skills, innit? Like, I'm good at reading people. I'm good at like feeling their energy and stuff. But like, if something's off and it's way too early, fucking imagine what happens when you're a year down the line, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like you're financially doing well.
Yeah.
Bro, you get yourself into a whole load of mess, bro.
Yeah.
Look at all these people like Kanye, all these big names. Go into it thinking with their dick, bro. It's going to cost you fucking a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
All for the same outcome. You don't fucking start coming gold, bro. It's all the same shit, bro. You don't just start fucking coming money, bro. It don't work like that, bro. Like when you actually just think of it, it's just a full circle, G.
Yeah, fine.
Like you can end up at the same finish line.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Know what I mean?
It's a good topic though.
Yeah, because people don't talk about it, bro.
No.
Like, I don't like watching. Like, I'm not one of them that's gonna be like, oh, fucking, you see size of their tits, bro. Fucking like that. Yeah, degenerate, bro. I said the market for that. I'm not in that market in it. Someone like if I'm having a conversation with a geezer and he starts giving me all that fucking like talking about girls like that, I'm not fucking with them. Like I protect girls in that, but like you're just speaking to the wrong person. Like I've been mates with people, or I was mates with people, and like I've been around people, and that's their only topic is females who they're going to meet. Mate, I just get like I get like a male ick, bro. I'm just like,
Male ick.
bro, what the fuck, like, and then you worry about your money, bro.
No,
Then you're worrying about your money.
That's the same people that will spend $5 on the table in the club, but won't want to put some money towards trading.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's the same people.
Stupid motherfuckers. Cool as fuck. I want to go get myself down there. Boy.
In that red
So-
light.
Thank you for watching Trim Talk. Appreciate that shit, man.
He will be trimming again.
We'll be trimming and we will be talking again very soon.
Episode 3.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you boys for coming on today.
No,
I appreciate
thank
you
you,
coming
bro.
down. It's been a good episode. I really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it.
I loved it, mate.
Good.
Great.
Thank you for watching, everyone. We will see you very soon.